dear friend, and I have known him since his first Hindi film. I've had the privilege of working with him and seeing him work closely. He is someone that I'm extremely fond of, and I have played cricket with him, against him. He's a thorough gentleman and a very, very nice guy, and I'm so happy to see that he's stretching the cinematic boundaries with the choices that he's making as an actor, as a producer, and I'm absolutely thrilled. I couldn't be more happy to just see his success, and to see him grow. And thank you so much for this wonderful, wonderful teaser. I'm so glad that Salman Bhau is presenting something as fascinating and amazing as this. And Jackie, many congratulations, and to the entire team of VR, thank you so much.
So here you took 3 minutes. Normally you take 15 seconds. That's perfect. A little bit different here. But Kicha sir, everyone has met you in the last week, 10 days, a lot. How's the response been? We've been talking about it. This is fantastic. And hats off to you also. Swag is equal to Kicha's lever. We all know this. But now that you come out, is there any nerves? Thursday, just a few days to go. Now all the hard work is done now.
I wasn't till I saw him now. Suddenly that escaped visiting me. So I think I'm overwhelmed, first of all, with all the responses that I'm getting. I think I'll start with the fact that the brother he is to us, many of us. And with SKF coming in, it's like an elephant strength walking into the film. And I guess whenever we try to stretch our boundaries, we all need that little support, one strength, one hand that can hold us and just tell us, don't worry, I'm around. He's done that for me, and thank you, sir, for that. And as for the press is concerned, I think everybody has been very kind with their words, with their questions. And the fact that there is so much of hype and the expectation, I can feel it when I come here with the response I'm getting for the trailer. That is the best part. Otherwise, many times we do cut a trailer, which is good. Many times we do make films, which is good, but then we are not able to reach out. So it has been able to reach out because of the potential it has, and for the SKF coming in with everybody's love towards it. Like I have, as Ritesh and Jen said, that we have wonderful friends here who've been very supportive to me every time I come here. So yeah, it's a great feeling right now.
Congratulations in advance, sir. But like he said, sir, you are the rock that that supports a lot of people, sir. It happens a lot. How do you? Are you keeping? When you sign films, sometimes you'll say, maybe I shouldn't only do it with friends. Sometimes later on it might backfire. But as the support goes, you're always there. So what's the secret? Does everyone just come to the house and say, sir, we need some help? And you say, yes, that's it.
Absolutely wrong.
Then how does it work, sir?
Done films only with friends and family.
But it's all worked anyway. It works very well. How did this association happen? You've known him for so long. It's amazing.
He's done Big Boss. I've done Big Boss. He's done Kucha. I've done Tere Naam. So we have a very long history, long connect. Like he's played opposite him. I was one of the owners. Squad was one of the owners of the team in CCL. They always beat us.
He's a better cricketer. That's the only thing as of now we can say.
Very competitive. Our guys are just there to have fun.
We beat him in CCL. He took me in Dabang and beat the hell out of me.
And then we have Dabang as well. I've seen his work. He's fantastic. So when this came to me, it's just not that I'm going to go and help family and friends. Only if they can help me with an outstanding product, a film, only then will I lend my support or be a part of it. And they think that I'm supporting them wrong. They are supporting me with great films.
It looks fantastic. Sometimes when you make this beautiful make-believe world, it doesn't look real. It doesn't look, the scale.
We've been seeing a lot of that recently.
This has worked, but in that case. So I would like to talk to you about that. When you saw this first time around, you got that bit, yeah, chala. What's the big verdict on your side? This one's in the right zone. This one's in the right zone. Your first thought?
This one is.
Okay, now Jacqueline, of course, every time I see you, it's fantastic. How do you get every single move perfect? Years back, I remember asking you, the toughest move, which one was it for an actress who's coming in here, you do thumkas better than so many of us when we try. We got too much fat around the waist, but I understand that.
I hope so.
Yeah, but no, but you know, I just you've just perfected all of it. You know, sometimes it doesn't seem alien at all to you anymore. So what's the secret?
I actually owe that to the amazing choreographers we have here, and also just the dancers that make us train and make us rehearse for hours. And Ritesh has seen me also. Ritesh has actually seen me in my first film where I couldn't even do a walk properly in a song. And I was in Aladdin, yeah.
No, I have to see this. Jacqueline and me did Aladdin many years ago, and I have seen her struggle with Indian dance while we were doing the song, and just to see her dance in so many songs, and one of the finest dancers India has. It's hats off to her hard work, and that's really cool.
She's not the only one.
You're a very good dancer too.
Not about me.
Anuj sir, let's talk about the film.
There's also Katrina who's worked really hard.
But how you have worked with Katrina, I have worked with Jacqueline, so I have seen her hard work.
No, at
We
that
have
point,
seen both the
London
hard
Dreams was coming, so I told her to wait and do London Dreams. She wanted to do Aladdin. From there, it took her 10 years for Kick.
4.
Into 4, 5?
Not 10.
चलो थोड़ा सा over exaggerate कर दिया. That's not that bad, yeah. Not bad at all.
I think they've nailed it. You all have nailed it in this song for sure. We'll come to that, the part, you know, do you find dance difficult at all? Which I don't think so. But sir, the world that you all are creating, you know, it's sometimes so difficult. That's the question I asked Salman sir. You're looking at expense, you're looking at expanse. There were stories, I'll tell you, you know, had real flowers and real jungle on the set, and there were kidas and there were snakes also that had developed, because that's how real it looked. And I found out from the inside other cast members, they told me you had a cobra on the set as well. And this is how realistic you made this film, you know. Now when you see the finished product, are you just sitting back and saying, I can't believe we did this?
They will never say this. They will only say we could have done better.
True, sir, very true.
He said.
I'd like to say something else.
इससे अच्छा नहीं हो सकता.
So around 34 years ago, my father brought this audio cassette home, and there was a silhouette of a young gentleman that I didn't know who he was. And I just played the cassette and it went, "Mere sawalon ka jawab do." And immediately I fell in love with the album.
He's
the
talking
movie.
about S.P. Balasubramanian. Not his voice.
So today, 34 years later, he's India's biggest superstar. He's standing right here. He's presenting my film, and I couldn't be happier.
Well, congratulations on that as well.
Thank you, thank you.
And looking at Salman sir, so this is also the biggest I've seen you physically also. The workout's really working, sir. Fantastic. It makes you jealous. Kicha sir, you know, dance and swag. When I look at superstars, sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. What's the recipe for perfect swag? The way you walk, the way you got the bike, the way you got the cigar, the way you got the hat.
Number of years in the industry, sir.
Sorry,
So
sir.
that everything looks nice.
Sorry, sir.
The number of years in the industry, उतने साल ठीक जाओ, सब ठीक लगेगा बाद में.
No, but in front of the mirror, have you done those walks in front of the mirror?
No.
Never.
Does he do that? No, sir. He just walks and everybody claps. I get inspired by people where they do, like, I have a shot of Salman sir in my mind where he's dancing and dancing and dancing, and suddenly she starts dancing. And he's watching and just takes a back step and he claps and says, say here.
Can't compete.
I know, sir. I took that and I first shot only I didn't do it, sir. I want her to do it. I nahi said pehle din. The moment said this, said that. So I think after a while, see, point is, not that I can't dance, I just can do what I can do. And I think Johnny Master understands that. That's why even in the hook step, you will see he's just given the upper part body work. No part is stuck. You will notice that. Whereas when Jacqueline comes, she's all over the place. So yeah, we managed well. So
Sir, I have a Facebook video where everyone was dancing wonderfully well. We've all seen that video, right, in Salman sir's house? So that video is still so viral.
Sir, that was at 2 o'clock in the morning, sir. Everybody dances well. That time, we didn't even know who was standing next. At least me. If I had realized this side is Salman sir, this side is Prabhu sir, I wouldn't have danced to it. I only saw it next day morning. Where was I? We just did it, sir. It's okay.
I enjoy watching it every time, sir. It's fantastic. Love it. But you know, Nirup will say this. You are part of this fantastic big setup. You know, it's always a little dream to, you know, go out there and make sure that your film reaches the most number of people. That's the whole idea when you make a good product. This is as big as it gets. Your experience, now that you've got Salman sir on your side, he's presenting it. You've been in Mumbai for the last few days. The press has been kind, they've been asking a lot of questions. Now what do you have to say?
So Anup shared his experience of Salman sir. I would like to share mine. I remember watching your song O Jane Jana and imitating that step. Probably, you know, that's where I also got into dancing. So
should I ask you to show us? You get to show a little bit more of that. We all dance. It was awesome. We all tried.
I like to rehearse a little. So it was long back, but I remember that step really well. So thank you for presenting our movie, sir. And Mumbai has.
Kicha sir as well. You know,
Yeah.
this is such a big occasion. He's this global superstar also. It works so well, you know, for the film. Just the two of you in the same frame.
So I was coming to that. I would like to thank Sudeep sir for this opportunity because he recommended me to this film, and it's an honor. I said this in all my interviews. He's an actor I've admired growing up, and to share screen space with him, it's a big learning curve for me. And Mumbai has been very kind. Over the last 2 days, we have interacted with a lot of reporters from the media, so I would like to thank them for being so kind. Though this is the first time you're seeing me.